And the number of since COVID and everything getting shut down, the number of people that have purchased in the last year digital products has well exceeded physical products or actually going to a store and purchasing. But I think it's like 70%, right? 70% of all purchases were made digitally in the last year, but only 10% or less than 10% of companies that exist today are actually set up to have a transaction online. Correct me if I'm wrong, if that's right or wrong, Joe. Let me know. What are you doing, big guy? You want to come say hi?
Roughly 75% of total GDP, gross domestic product, is through online sales.
Now let that just like wrap your mind around that for a second, everybody. Wrap your mind around that. There are so many of you who have a passion, a business model that can help so many people, a calling, whether it's a book or coaching or a service or a product. It could be coffee or shirts, like every other veteran we talk to wants to do. Like everyone's chasing that dream. But, whatever it might be, are you set up online to accept purchases? Are you staying up with the times? Are you adapting with the future? Or are you going to go extinct like Blockbuster, right? That's the real question here. The real question here is, are you going to become part of the 10% that's going to grow and actually accept payments online and start to understand how to advertise properly on social media, and instead of just being upset that that's how it has to be? Because I'll tell you right now, it's not going anywhere. And it's only going to become more and more prolific and more effective as we move forward. Now, am I saying it's always going to be Facebook? No, not at all, guys. I'm telling you right now, they're pouring so much time, energy, and resources into this metaverse thing that Facebook itself is almost completely flopping, okay? I'll be honest with you guys. But that doesn't mean YouTube is still strong and a juggernaut. They ain't going anywhere. TikTok is taking off like crazy. I know people right now that are making really good money on TikTok, right? So social media is where the attention is. And so where the attention is where the marketing dollars are always going to go. And so are you evolving with the times? Are you collecting part of that 75% of that gross GDP, or are you letting it fall off the table because you a dinosaur and you're stuck in your ways and you won't move forward and create something for yourself that'll allow you to do that? Go ahead,
Liam. One thing I want to add is you reminded me, I saw my notebook over here, and I want to mention something else that maybe not everyone remembers, or maybe you weren't on the call when we did it. But since 9/11, there have been 3.6 million people that have served, and only 4.5% of them became entrepreneurs, which is way down from the 49.7% that became entrepreneurs after World War II.
Yeah.
And then you go and take the figures that Joe has here after, and under 10% can even accept online payments. Do you guys see why that's extremely important? Why veterans need to become entrepreneurs? I went over this in the past also, that for every veteran-owned business, they employ roughly 2 people at the minimum. There are 200,000 veterans leaving the service every single month. So if 200,000 veterans became entrepreneurs, that would create jobs for 400,000 Americans every single month, if that's the amount of veterans that became entrepreneurs. You guys start to see why that's really important? Entrepreneurs and veterans can fuel the economy like nothing before. And all you have to do is find your passion and build a business around it. How beautiful is that? I mean, seriously, that is poetically beautiful.